So this short video is going to try and very quickly cover the differences between leadership and management, and they are completely two different things. Leadership and management are two completely different things. They shouldn't be mixed together. Now, if you've been following the Facebook posts for today, you will know the reasons why I'm sort of feeling compelled to do this really quick and impromptu video this evening. The important thing for me is that a manager is somebody with a clipboard and a brown coat and walks around with a list of things to do, telling people what to do. A leader is someone who's completely different. Everybody has their own definition of what a leader should be. This is what I think a leader should be, and these are some of the qualities that a leader should have and some of the behaviours that a leader should demonstrate. For me, leaders are all around us. They're people who look to take responsibility and take charge of situations. Now, I always feel that leaders are the ones who are willing to go that extra mile, because in doing so, they go the extra mile, and what happens is other people around them are also inspired to do that. The term is lead by example that people use, and leaders do that. They may do it deliberately, they may do it accidentally. So leaders will lead by example. When you're a leader, you've also got the responsibility for the people around you, and the culture that you must create and manufacture around you is one whereby you trust and respect those people who are with you, because that's the real way that people will follow you. If you are just merely walking around with a bunch of tasks and giving them out to people and say, you're doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that, you're just a manager. And being a leader has its own responsibilities. You've got a responsibility for the people that you're leading, to speak to them, to care for them, to listen to them. It's really important that you actually listen to the people that you're leading. The reason why it's important is because by leading, you're taking them voluntarily, whereas managing, you're enforcing them to do something. Let's just say you've got a business and something's gone wrong. A manager is the kind of person who's going to say, right, go away, do A, do B, and do C. That's what I think a manager will do. A manager will try and manage a situation. A leader, in my opinion, is somebody who's going to not say that. What they're going to do is they're going to turn around and say, right guys, let's have a conversation. You tell me what's going on. You give me the understanding from the ground, from the shop floor. You tell me what's going on down there, and let's understand what the problems are, what the options are to fix this, and let's take it forward that way. Let's make a decision that we all agree and understand. Good leaders will listen to their staff. Good leaders will engage their staff. They won't just throw down orders from an ivory tower. Good leaders will also understand what drives people, because it's not the case that money is what drives people. People are also driven by other things. If you study Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you'll understand that, and Hertzberg's hygiene factors, that's another good model to read up on here. You'll understand that people are driven by other things as well. There are other things which are important to people. And in fact, something we're going to talk about at this seminar that we're doing in a couple of weeks is around creating that culture. We're not in those times anymore where people are desperate for this job at this particular place and they're going to stay there for 25 years. We're in a situation now, we're in an environment now where people are very interested in other things about your company, the culture, the behaviours, and good leaders will create good environments in which the people that they're leading will be able to flourish and they'll be able to maximise their energies without getting tired. Now, when I've been leading people and, when in situations where I've had good feedback, people have gone the extra mile for me, not because I'm paying them or not because I'm telling them to, but because I'm also willing to go the extra mile with them, and it becomes our problem to resolve, not just, the people, the foot soldiers. It's not their problem, it's our problem as a team to evolve. I guess the last thing I'm going to say is that good leaders, they're not necessarily going to be the cleverest person or the most intelligent person. A good leader is able to pull together lots of different people with lots of different experiences, levels, skill sets, and form them in into the most efficient working operation or working machine that they can. I've worked with lots of people who say they're leaders, and what happens is that they're taking all the decisions, they're running all the meetings, they don't pass down any responsibility or delegate any work to anybody else. And to me, that's a massive difference between leading people and managing them. Now, I've always found, and I'm sure you'll find the same when you experience this as well, that when you lead people, people follow. And if you do it in a way that they feel satisfied and that they feel empowered and enriched with the experience, they're also willing to go that extra mile. So if possible, and where possible, because not everybody's leader, not everybody wants to be a leader, people want to be just soldiers, people just want to be doers. So where you have the opportunity to, and you can lead in a really nice, real efficient, real productive way, I think good leaders also get that sense of achievement back themselves.